In this video, I'll show you how to use the Check for Understandings that exist right now as paper and pencil assessments for students, but I'm going to show you how to use them as Google Forms that you can send out through Google Classroom, and so that they'll be auto-graded, so you don't have to do the grading, and then you can take those grades and put them into Synergy or any grade book that you like to use. So first we're going to start on the teacher site. And you'll notice we're on a lesson 5 where the quiz and Google Form formats are located. You can see that there's still a student quiz and an answer key if you prefer paper and pencil quizzes. But if you want to try these Google Forms out, click here on Quiz in Google Form format. This is going to make a copy of the Google Form, and that copy is going to live in your own drive. So if you want to go into the spreadsheet that's generated after students take a Google Form quiz, then you can have access to all their answers and you can make charts and graphs, etc. But also, when you click here on Make a Copy, it's going to open the actual form itself. And now you're going to be editing the form that's in your Google Drive. So if you make any changes to this form, it doesn't affect the other computer science teachers in middle schools. So you can make any changes. If you want to add questions, or maybe you're going to differentiate for some of your students with IEPs and you're going to remove some of the answer choices or maybe remove some of the questions, you can make any changes you want here and it'll only affect your classes. Now we've got to go back to Google Classroom so we can send out this Check for Understanding. So here we are back on Google Classroom, and like normal, you'll click the plus sign. You have to do it as an assignment, so click Create Assignment, give your assignment a title, give optional instructions if you like, and you can choose a due date or a topic, and then you'll click here on Google Drive because you made a copy of that and added it to your drive. I like to just immediately go to Recent right here because then you won't have to scroll through all of your items in Google Drive, and I'm going to select this one. It says Copy of Unit 4. Perhaps when you click on Copy and then the actual Check for Understanding form opens up, you could change the title if you want to make it follow whatever titling conventions you have. You just click on it, and then you're going to click Add. And right down here it says Classroom can import grades for assignments. Grade importing automatically limits each form to one response per user. Probably that's what you want because you don't want kids to retake and retake and retake this Check for Understanding until they get it right. And it will collect their email addresses so that it can map which results go with which students. And it's going to restrict responses to users in your domain. So make sure, probably doesn't happen, but make sure all the students in your class are using their school district email accounts. And make sure that this Enable Grade Importing slider is to the right. Then you're going to click Assign, and you'll see the assignment here. Now I'll go and complete the assignment as a student so you can see what it looks like from the teacher's end and where you'll find the grades. So I went back as a student in the class and I completed the Check for Understanding, and I came back into the teacher side and I refreshed the page. So now you can see that one of those assessments is done. So you can either click here on Done or you can click on the assignment itself. So now you're here and you'll see all the students who've completed your assignments. You don't have a grade yet. You'll see Add Grade here. You could manually add the grades, but you don't have to. Click here on Import Grades. Are you sure you want to import grades from the Unit 4 Check for Understanding? Importing grades will overwrite the current grades in Classroom. If you've started to manually enter grades and you click Import, it's going to overwrite them. So I'll click Import, and after a few seconds, it will put all of the grades next to the students. And if you have a full class, you'll see all your class members listed and all their grades. If you're trying to save time, hopefully this will be useful to you. Once again, go to the teacher page, you click on the Check for Understanding in a Google Form format, you make a copy of it, you make a posting in Google Classroom from that copy, send it out to your students take the quiz, you click Import Grades, and all your grades will be here. Let's say Google Classroom is not where you keep all your grades. If that's the case and you want to put them into Synergy or some other grading program, you can also click here on the gear wheel and choose to copy all grades to Google Sheets if you think you need to clean up the data before you import it into whatever grading program you use, or you can just download all the grades as a CSV file and you can make your adjustments before you upload to whatever system you use. Or you can choose to download just these grades. So lots of options depending on your needs.